How's it going, guys? We are back in another video here, and these are going to be my predictions for tomorrow's MSPs and the Protect the Net. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and let's hop into it right. So first off, we're going to talk about, well, the most obvious one, I would say. If you go to the store here and you go to the Protect the Net packs, every player that is on the pack has an MSP except for Josh Morrissey. So definitely interesting that they didn't include power right on this pack. That they must have made a mistake or something there, right? I mean, or maybe they released power by accident in week 1 or something, because it doesn't really make much sense. I feel like logically you probably would have not shown a week 2 player in the packs, but Josh Morrissey is definitely going to be one of the 5 new MSPs here. And if you want to have a look at Josh Morrissey and what his card will look like, I mean, I don't think he's really quite meta build. I'm pretty sure he's under 6 foot, but I could be wrong. I kind of do forget on Josh Morrissey's size, but Josh Morrissey here at 82 overall. He is 6 foot. Okay, 6 foot. So at 87 overall, he'll probably have like 88 speed max. So yeah, I mean, it's a solid card. It'll be, I would say, but it's not anything. It's like, oh my God, Josh Morrissey. I can't wait for that card to come out on Friday. I don't think it's that great personally, but you know, 6 foot, you know, 195, respect. I mean, I just don't find this card to be you know, a must or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, let's move on to my next prediction. Next up, we have Mitch Marner. So Marner could definitely make a lot of sense. He's a great two-way player. I know he plays in the penalty kill for the Leafs. I know Leafs fans, you know, they don't love him all the time, but at the end of the day, he does, you know, have a pretty good defensive game to him. So I would say that Mitch Marner, it makes sense. I mean, 6 foot, 180. He'd be pretty good. I mean, he'd probably have like 89 or 90 speed, depending on, you know, where the speed upgrade tier was at that point. But no, he's really good. Definitely one of the better, you know, two-way guys in the league, I would really say. So I don't see why it couldn't be him. He's just another guy that I really definitely think could see getting an MSP. And let's move on to the next card. Next up here from Calgary, not Rasmus Anderson, I'm going to say Mackenzie Weegar. I feel like he is going to get a card. He's another solid two-way type player, good defensively, you know, can put up decent offensive numbers as well. But I feel like Weegar definitely would make, you know, a good amount of sense. He definitely, you know, can play both sides of the ice. I mean, this event is really an interesting one because to me, the way I look at it, it's just called Protect the Net. In other words, I just call it best two-way players. I mean, that's kind of how I would look at it, right? I mean, two-way defensemen, two-way forward type players. That's just kind of the most logical way for me to look at it. But yeah, I mean, Mackenzie Weegar is certainly a great card, and I definitely think he would be a solid one as long as they give him, you know, decent skating. Because I mean, Weegar's obviously really good defensively, so that's kind of where he shines most, I'd say. But he definitely can play, you know, two-way game for sure. X Factor type card, but Nico Hischier, to me, I mean, he is a great two-way player. Watching, you know, Devils games, I can tell you guys how responsible Nico is. Great on the draw. I mean, he is such a fun player to watch. So easy to root for. I mean, just a great guy. And he's great in HUD as well. I mean, 6'1", 175. His 86 is 89 speed here. So, you know, hopefully it'd be at least a 90 speed at the 87 overall, because then you'd feel like, well, the 86 and 87 is not that different if it's the same speed. So that's something that I guess I kind of worry about there. But I think Nico Hischier definitely would be a card that, you know, I feel like would be very deserving, right? And you can't say, oh, you got an MSP already. Well, Stars of the Month is not considered MSPs, all right? So keep that in mind as well. But I do like Nico Hischier, of course. I mean, I'm as a Devils fan, but I also believe that he's very deserving of getting the MSP here. I really do. So there always has to be a goalie, of course, guys, and I've gone back and forth here. I really have. So it's tough. You know, I want to say Hellebuck, but my issue is, are they going to give 2 Winnipeg Jets MSPs? But maybe I should say, you know what? I was going to say maybe, okay, here's my thing. If they're not going to go Hellebuck, I'm going to say Bobrovsky, all right? So I know he's gotten a few cards here as well, Bobrovsky, but I could see him getting one, right? Protect the Net. You know, he won the Stanley Cup. I know he's not having the greatest year so far, but I think Bobrovsky definitely is a card that, you know, it would make sense, right? It would definitely make sense for him to get a card, I feel like. So let's move on to, kind of an honorable mention type of card, I would say. I have here is Elias Lindholm. He's definitely another solid two-way type guy. Very responsible in his own end. Offensively, hasn't really been there, unfortunately, for him and the Bruins. But I think Lindholm certainly does check off most boxes for that two-way type of player. And I feel like, there's really nothing else to say besides, Lindholm is definitely a great guy and a great option for potentially tomorrow's Protect the Net event. So let me know who you guys think in the comments section down below is going to get the MSPs tomorrow. It's really always a tough one to kind of call and pick, but you guys let me know down below. But alright guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every single day. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek at 3 E's, and I will see you guys all in the next video.